Welcome to Melissa Honey Speaks, where we chat about feminine magic, mindset, and manifesting. I'm your host and feminine magic guide, Melissa Honey. Welcome to this episode of Melissa Honey Speaks. I'm your host, Melissa Honey. On today's episode, we'll be talking about habits and manifesting, how we can make manifesting a habit. So everything is basically a habit. Everything we do every day is habitual. The way we get up in the morning, the way we live our lives, everything has basically become a habit for us. If we keep doing it over and over again, it becomes a habit. So we have good habits and we have bad habits. Well, they're not good or bad, but we have habits that we see as being good or bad. So how can we turn manifesting into a habit? We can turn it into a habit by making it a daily practice of focusing on the things that we really want. Once we become, so if we currently have a habit of manifesting the things that we don't want, we can turn that around and start manifesting the things that we want by making it a habit. So we habitually are complaining, we're habitually thinking about what we don't want, we're habitually doubting ourselves, we're habitually unclear about what we want. So those are habits that we've already created. They're kind of like ingrained in us. So how do we change those habits? You have to make new habits, you have to make a new habit. So you have to every day remind yourself to be habitual in the new thoughts you want to have. So you want to be thinking about what we really want. We have to be acting the way we want to act. So what would it be like? How would I act if I drove this new car? How would I act if I had this new job? And those things become a habit when we begin to do those things every day over and over again. No one, as an example, no one becomes a smoker by just smoking one cigarette. You become a smoker because you habitually go back and you keep smoking. You become someone who works out every day habitually because you do it over and over again. It's the same thing with anything else. Habits aren't necessarily bad or good. It's just how we feel about them. Is it a negative habit for us or is it a positive habit for us? So that's what we're going to turn our manifesting into a habit by doing it over and over again, practicing the practices that are aligned with manifesting what we truly want. So that goes in line with understanding where we were, understanding what we want, and then looking at everything as, okay, I need to do this every single day. I need to remind myself in some way of how to habitually remind myself to be in a place of gratitude, be in a place of happiness, be in a place of joy, be in a place of satisfaction every single day. Can you find something to be satisfied every day about? Can you find something to be joyful about? Can you think of ways to do that every single day when you wake up in the morning? Could you wake up in the morning and decide to be happy that day or decide to be enjoy that day? Can you decide to take on a positive attitude about everything that you do? And you start doing that, it becomes a habit, and your life almost becomes lucky in a way. Because you're all of a sudden you're just looking at everything in a positive way and everything is coming to you that you want, and it's habitual. It becomes a new habit for you because you're constantly focused on the joy. You're constantly focused on the happiness. You're constantly focused on the things that you want. So now manifesting what you want becomes a habit. You keep doing it over and over again. It's habitual. You keep meditating every single day as part of your manifestation practice. You meditate, you visualize, you pray, and you seek guidance from your higher self. Those things become habitual, and all of a sudden you turn around the old habits of not attracting what you want, the habit of not being in alignment with what you want, or the chaotic thoughts that you think, or the doubt. The chaos is the part of you that is not quite sure what you want, but now you've become more focused on what you want because you've decided, you understand that I've made a decision about what I want, and this is what I want, and I know that's what I want. Although those things can change over time, you become habitual in the way that you maneuver around manifesting, meaning that you're still doing the things, like you're still being in joy, you're still staying in that energy, you're still meditating, you're still visualizing. Doing that part every single day, maybe even the same time of day, it becomes a habit for you to do those things every single day. When you wake up in the morning, you might meditate for 10 minutes. Before you go to bed, you might meditate for 10 minutes. In the middle of the day, on your lunch break or your break at work or wherever, you might spend 5 minutes visualizing the next step for you. What is that you want to manifest next? And maybe you want to visualize yourself doing that thing, or being that thing, or being in that place. And once you start doing that every day, it'll become a habit for you. You'll always want to do that. And if you miss it, you'll understand. You'll want to go back and say, I missed meditation this morning. I'm going to make sure that I do it as soon as I get a chance. When I get a break in my day, I'm going to make sure I go back and do that, because it becomes a habit to you. If it's a habit, it all of a sudden is part of your lifestyle. It's part of who you are. Like I said, your life will become lucky because you've taken on this new habit of manifesting what you truly desire versus manifesting just whatever. So you can make manifesting a habit by doing the things every day that you would do for your manifestation practice. So you would be doing your meditation, you would be visualizing, meditating. You might even do affirmations or incantations or mantras, or maybe you want to do yoga. Whatever it is that keeps you in a space of being happy, and keep you in a space of being joyful and being satisfied with the way things are going in your life, is about making it a habit. And the only way we can get good at it is by doing it over and over again until it becomes part of who we are as a person, part of our everyday, part of our lifestyle. Because habits, like I said before, habits don't have to be negative things. They can also be positive things, things that keep us going, things that make us a better person, things that bring to us the things we want in life. So manifestation can be a habit by doing them every single day, doing your practice every single day, and being committed to doing your practice every single day, and being committed to the energy of manifestation, which is the energy of joy, the energy of love, the energy of passion. Those are all energies surrounded about bringing things that you want into your life, the things you feel most passionate about, things that bring you joy. You'll start to manifest those because it becomes a habit of being in those energies, being aligned with those things that you want. So again, manifestation can be a habit, and you can bring into your life the things that you want by making manifestation a habit and bringing it into your lifestyle. That's it for today.
Thank you for tuning in today. Please like and comment and share. And if you like our content, please subscribe. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Links below.